Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt, and this is episode 1 of the $40 Reselling Challenge. So I've mentioned this several times. Not only is reselling great because you can make a good amount of money doing it, but the bar to get in, the cost of entry is so low. So I'm going to take $40 and see what I can turn that into by the end of the year. So what is this challenge going to be? It's going to be I'm taking $40 and seeing what I can make by the end of the year, but I'm treating it like I'm just starting new. Now there's a couple caveats to that. Obviously I've been reselling on eBay for a few years, so I know the ins and out of it. And I thought about this part long and hard. That's what she said. And I'm not going to start a new store. I just don't want to have to manage another store. So I am going to get a little bit more shipping discount. And I already have an established store with more traction and views and things like that. So if you are starting new, it's going to be a slow road for sure. But I think it's worth it in the long run. Just stick it out and just slowly build and build. Now you can start with less, and I'll get into that here in a minute. But like I said, the cost is real low to get in. One thing I think you do need to buy, or you should buy right away, is a shipping scale. And they're pretty cheap online. So let's go on eBay real quick and see what we can find. So open up the eBay app, type in shipping scale, and then sort by lowest price plus shipping. There's a few different ones. Don't go for the first one that you see that's the cheapest. If you look at this one, it says max 2 kilograms, so that's what, 4.5, 5 pounds. That would get you going, but at some point you're probably going to ship items that are heavier than that. So you may not want to use that one, because then you'll just have to buy a new one later on. I would spend a little bit more money and get one that goes to a bit higher weight. So we'll back out and scroll back down through. There's let's see. That one, that's only 5 pounds. Let's see, those bigger ones may work. What's this one? 22 pounds, that's not bad. Oh, but the buttons are in Chinese, Japanese, something. So unless you know what that says, or you can probably learn what the buttons do. I'm gonna pick a different one. Let me scroll down a little bit more and see if there's one like I already have. Or what's this one? Postage and kitchen scale. So it looks like it's a Royal. So yeah, it's from those are going to be out of date. The prices on there for the postage. I want it. I don't know. I don't like that one. Let's go back. So this is the one I use now, but this is all black. Mine is black and silver. It looks to be the same, at least. It may be a different model. Looks like it's working. Let's see, what is the max weight on there? So it looks like it goes up to 86 pounds. That's better than mine. Mine goes up to 50 pounds. You probably won't sell anything that heavy, but you will get into the 10-pound range, maybe, depending on what you sell. I would, just in case, I would spend the extra money to get one just in case you need it. So we'll buy this one. $19, but I think it's worth it. Now you do not need a scale right away. If you use flat rate priority items like the envelope, the legal envelope, or the padded pack, these are free supplies provided by the post office, and you know exactly how much those are going to cost, so you don't need to weigh the item. However, more than likely you're going to want to not just ship priority mail because of the cost of shipping. You want to be competitive and be able to offer the lowest cost possible. So I recommend investing in a scale right away. And if you buy it off of eBay, then you get your first positive feedback on your new store. But back to this challenge. So I've already spent some of the money getting a scale. The rest of it I'm going to use to source items and save a little bit of money for shipping supplies that I need. I'm going to treat this like a separate entity. I'm not going to use any of the shipping supplies I have. I'm going to go out and buy what I need when I sell something. I'm going to have the items I source just for this challenge separated. So when one of those sells, I'm gonna treat it like I don't have a label printer yet. I'm going to use the QR code through eBay on my phone and just do it on my phone like I don't have a computer yet or anything, and just build from there. So if you're new, you can follow along and hopefully this helps. I'm interested to see what even happens if I make any sales. I guess I'm assuming you have a cell phone and transportation to get to thrift stores or wherever you source. Again, you can start with free shipping supplies from USPS. And as far as inventory goes, I would look around your house first and try and just kind of look up items and maybe go through your closet and see if you have some old shoes or pants or something that sells. It may not be top dollar, but you might get a few quick sales to get some money rolling. So I will do monthly updates. There will be, I guess it'll be a 13, 14 episodes. I don't know. I'll do one a month. This one will come out, the beginning will come out the end of 2023, then one every month, and then maybe a wrap up at the start of 2025. But I'm going to go over what I sourced that month, what I sold that month, and what funds I have. But again, this is a separate entity. I'm not going to dip into my normal eBay funds for this. So let's do a breakdown of the funds right now. Started with $40. I found that scale, which was $18.99, so that gives me $21.01 left in there. But I do want to save like $4 so I can go to the Dollar Tree when I need to buy a box or something. So that gives me $17 to work with. And at my bins, I normally pay $1.59 per pound because I get over 25 pounds. However, starting out, I'm not going to be able to buy that much. So I'm going to pay $2.79 a pound. And I'm only going to get about 6 pounds worth of items on my first trip. Unless I find electronics. Electronics are only 79 cents a pound. So that might be where I head to start this out. And we'll see what I can buy. And again, just flip items and build from there and build from there and build from there. Get enough money to buy a label printer, buy a laptop if I need to, and just keep going from there. So I'm really excited about seeing what I can do in this challenge. So please, if you're interested, hit the subscribe button and follow along. Again, it's going to be an update for this every month on this channel. And I'm going to have my normal weekly what sold videos separate. If I sell an item from this challenge, it will not go in those what sold videos. It'll be in my monthly episode. So please follow along and ask any questions that you have down below. I will answer the questions to the best of my ability. I don't know everything about eBay, but I have been doing it long enough to where I've fumbled and made my way through the spending my money before I actually bought my shipping labels, or shipping was more expensive than I really thought it was going to be. And when I first started, they were doing the monthly fees you had to pay at the end of the month. So I would spend up my money, then have a bill at the end of the month. I'm like, oh crap, I got to sell some more stuff. And I was barely selling anything, but I was quick to spend it. You know how that goes. I really hope you'll join me on this, and I'll catch you on the next one. God bless. Peace.